Well, we all know that kids are resilient and can seemingly bounce back from just about anything, but there are some experiences that leave deeper scars that sometimes go unseen. That's where one mom in Detroit is stepping in and changing lives. Mitch Albom shows us what's being done in the heart of Detroit.
In an instant, Takara Woods' life changed forever.
3 weeks shy of giving birth to my baby girl, Tamaya, we lost her father, Michael, to gun violence in the city of Detroit. I was still in school. I was studying for my master's social work. I looked around. There were not too many agencies that solely focused on homicide-specific laws.
The lack of resources inspired Takara to found the Michael Organization, a nonprofit which stands for Miracles to Inspire Change in Healing After Experiencing Loss. Its focus is to help and heal child homicide survivors.
Child homicide survivors are like our forgotten mourners. People are assuming that they're not grieving. I tell parents all the time, just because the kids are playing does not mean that they're not grieving.
What are some of the common denominators between children who have lost a parent to gun violence?
Depression, of course. We see the suicide rates. Kids are dropping out of high school.
So what do you do to alleviate that?
So I provide a safe and supportive environment for them. We do the recreational activities, we do counseling, court support, advocacy, financial support, you name it. We're providing all of the pieces to the puzzle to allow the kids to heal properly. This is the reason that we're here, to be able to provide that love and attention and support to the kids who have experienced some of the similar losses that we have.
Providing support in the name of her late partner, Takara Woods is helping others to heal right here in the heart of Detroit.
Is Takara Woods. Thank you for being with us, Takara.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me today.
Of course. Now, let me know, what do you hear from the families of these kids that you help through this program?
So usually the families, including the kids, they talk about how inspired they feel, how connected they are with our group as a whole. We're more than an organization, we're like a family. Of course, the kids talk about feeling heard, feeling understood, and understanding that they are not alone throughout their healing journey.
Absolutely not. And I have to imagine these kids inspire you as well.
Absolutely. To be able to give to something that's greater than myself. I remember when I was really deep in my grief, I would ask every day, like, why me? Why me? Why me? And I had people who were connected to me who stated, why not? God knew that there was a greater purpose in you to be able to pull from that pain and find passion and give to the kids who are struggling just like your daughter.
And we're looking at it right now.
Absolutely.
God has a plan. Tell us about what are some of the products that you offer to families going through this traumatic situation?
Okay. So outside of the free trauma-informed therapy that I offer, we also have a free grief text support group. Well, individuals can text the word grief to 877-806-0031, and weekly they can receive inspirational text messages, self-care, coping skills, you name it. Also for our kiddos, we have our grief merchandise, kind of like one of the shirts that I have on today. My Grief Matters. So we have this in key tags, hats, healing in progress, please be patient. Don't tell me how to grieve, grieve me alone. Those are some of the items that we offer for the kids to be able to express their grief outwardly on the merchandise. Another thing that we do offer too would be the memorialized items. So under our site, which is called the Grief Shop, we have personalized memorial items, from balloons to 3D crystals, where the kids can also honor the person that they love and lost.
And do you think those things really help the healing process?
Absolutely. Memorialization by far helps kids process through that healing and loss journey.
Something to pray to or be with.
Be connected to.
Yes,
absolutely.
Absolutely. So for anybody who may be going through a traumatic time and they want to get in touch with you or your organization, where can they go?
They can go to www.griefgeeks.com. We have the traumatic loss, general loss, and all of the support there.
Takara, thank you so much
for
joining us.
Absolutely.
And thank you for being such an inspiration to me and all of our viewers as well.